Okay, I got woefully behind on my Amelia content, so I'm going to try to react to several videos today. First, Choking Fox, Amelia's Border Fortress Adventure. Then we've got Betsy Unfiltered, the American Amelia by Resistance Force, a creator that I don't know. We've got Amelia, The Shape of My Sedition by Pargellin. We've got Inuit, Amelia, Purple Rain is a British AI-generated superhero. And then on the streets of AI, look at how behind I am. The last one of theirs I reacted to was this one. And look at all the stuff that's appeared too. I'm going to have to get at least one of these reacted to. But yeah, if you go to my channel, you can see that I did do this Amelia content lately. But if you go back, look at all this and not doing Amelia. Look at all of this. Not doing Amelia. You have to go all the way back here 3 weeks ago to find the Amelia, and this one 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm around, except for this one video here, I'm around 3 weeks behind on my Amelia videos. Very, very shameful to fall that far behind. So hopefully I can get a bunch done in this reaction pack collection. And let's go. This is Choking Fox, the channel that in one of my very first reactions, I was really reluctant to look at the channel of Choking Fox because I thought this was some kind of degenerate furry stuff, but it is not. It is absolutely not. Okay, so lots of fun. Let's look at Amelia's Border Fortress Adventure Restore Britain Edition. And in case you don't know, Restore Britain is the name of the new political party that might save Britain. Very much like Amelia, I think, should become the mascot for Restore Britain. I hope so. Really cool.
Boys and girls, get ready to defend and restore with the brand new Restore Britain edition. Amelia's Border Fortress Adventure set from Amelia Toys. The set that says millions have to go.
Oh yeah, and then this is Charlie, of course.
Build your mighty border wall and stop the boats before they arrive. Watch as the brave Amelia figure leads the charge. Includes everything you need for the ultimate homeland protection. Massive gray brick border fortress with watchtowers and no vacancy signs. Huge cargo boat for sending millions back. Load them up and sail away. Fleet of airplanes for quick remigration flights. Wave goodbye from the sky. Amelia minifigure with...
I'm not noticing AI errors in this so far. It's been really good with not having AI's errors, and the AI voice did mispronounce remigration, but hardly anything in terms of errors. The AI animation is getting better.
Megaphone accessory for Restore Britain speeches. Working drawbridge and catapults to launch boats back out to sea.
Okay, as soon as I said there were practically no errors, there were a bunch on that cliff scene. So hilarious. I just immediately got proven wrong. But it's probably really hard to do a scene where there's boats being launched off of the white cliffs of Dover into the scene without any errors.
Bureaucrat removal catapult. Fire away the paperwork pushers. Sound money vault with gold coin treasures. No more inflation blues. No more welcome mats. It's time to restore order and wave the flags. Perfect for kids age 5 and up, because every fortress deserves a happy ending and a strong border. Available now at all Brid toys.
Okay, I just want to pause and look at this. Yeah, I wish that thing wasn't covering it up so I could see it real well. But yeah, I really like the box cover. Oh, I think the box cover. Yeah, the box cover is in the beginning of the video too. So, yep, millions have to go. Yes, millions have to go.
Toy stores Restore Britain edition. Make Britain great again.
And there's Charlie. Yep. The main character of the original video game has become quite a side character in the Amelia meme universe. But I'm really glad to see him. Okay, so that was really good. Let me try to remove this cat from my microphone. Removal of cat. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so that was really good. I enjoyed it. Really humorous. It kind of reminded me of the style of old Saturday Night Live fake commercials. So definitely well done and really great humor in there. Let's give it a thumbs up. I often forget to do that stuff. And then the next video here is Betsy Unfiltered, the American Amelia. So this is not actually Amelia, but there's a lot of people that have been inventing various Amelia-like characters for other countries. So this one, I guess, is the one for America. Let's see what it says. A short satirical trailer video, Betsy Unfiltered, a new miniseries. Cool. So I hope the miniseries does actually appear. But in any case, let's watch this trailer.
In a world where feelings are facts, silence is violence, and bless your heart is a hate crime. One girl from Texas is about to bring the wrong opinions to the...
Oh, did it say ungirl instead of one girl? I think it did. So a little bit of AI mispronunciation. Let's go.
Texas is about to bring the wrong...
Oh, I didn't go back far enough.
...is a hate crime. One girl from Texas is about to bring the wrong opinions.
Yeah, it did. The AI voice was supposed to say one girl, but it mispronounced it as ungirl. Unless that was on purpose. Maybe that is part of the lyrics, but I suppose it was supposed to say one girl.
To the right town. Meet Betsy McAllister. Raised on barbecue, church, and facts. Headed straight into the land of triggered triggers.
Betsy, darling, the big boys up in New York want fresh eyes. They're offering Spark Fancy Progressive Daily. Reckon you ready to trade brisket for kale smoothies?
New York? Sir, they're gonna call me a bigot for believing men can't have babies. You sure they didn't mean to hire someone less me?
That's exactly why they need you. Go up there, write what you see, and they'll re-educate you. Lord knows we need someone who still believes 2 + 2 = 4.
Well, bless their hearts. Guess I'm fixing to find out.
Because America was forged in fire, not feelings. And she's here to remind them. In the capital of cancel culture, one Southern girl is about to drop the mic on the entire ideology.
What's the matter?
Are you serious? That outfit is a crime.
Excuse me, this is
Oh, this makes me think of the argument that people always have about Texas. They're like, is Texas a southern state or is it a western state? So there are people like, oh, it's a southern state, it's a southern state. And then there's people like, it's a western state, it's a western state. But probably the real truth is it's both. You know, like a lot of the things that people argue about, there's often, you know, some sort of middle ground or both things going on. So yeah, Texas is a southern state and a western state. That's what I'm saying.
classic style.
It's an eyesore.
Oh wait, was there something on that sign? I couldn't read it. No, just looks like AI distortion. Okay, let's keep going.
Morning. I'll take a large black coffee, please. Just plain drip, no extras. Black coffee, that's so unmelanized. We default to oat milk.
Because even a city that never sleep need a wake-up call.
Oh my, that was hilarious. I just loved that scene of her eating. I've got to see that again. Okay, let's go.
They got the skyline, the sparkle, the drama. She's got the beer and zero patience for nonsense.
Oh, Oh my, oh my, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. She like hacked into all of these screens. Super hilarious. You know what I want to see? I want to see this. I want to see like someone when Keir Starmer is like walking down the street or someone, I want big screens near him to be like hacked with Amelia content, and then like people on the sidewalk like film his reactions to it. I really want to see that happen. I so badly want Keir Starmer to react to Amelia content. It would be so cool. It would be so cool.
Y'all can clutch your pearls and rewrite me in an extra hot sauce. Bless your frowny little hearts. I ain't sorry, and I ain't whispering.
Betsy Unfiltered coming soon. This looks like it might be really cool. I like Betsy. Okay, so let's go ahead and give that one a thumbs up from Resistance Force. And it looks like, is the miniseries going to be on a different channel? It says coming up on that channel. So maybe the series won't be on Resistance Force, but another channel, but it's not really saying which channel it's on. Yep. Oh, if you can't eat a bacon cheeseburger while drinking a beer, the exit from this country is right over there. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So this is Amelia, the Shape of My Sedition by Pargellen. And okay, so it's a moody anthem rock track about the cost of holding on to your heritage in a world that tries to outlaw it. Yes, okay, so the lyrics are mine. The music and images were generated using AI tools. So this is someone who wrote all the lyrics. Okay, let's rewind it and we'll listen to this one. I really like the music so far. It's just, that's a really stirring opening. Is it not animated? I guess it's not animated. It's just a still picture. Okay, let's keep going.
Granddad's coat still smells like rain. His boots are leaning by the door. He stood tall for a weathered flag, not for the suits or their digital war. He'd recite names like bedtime prayers, tell us to think of them when afraid. They died so we could stand for truth. Real courage doesn't need a parade. I learned my love from the fallen and brave, not from the cowards with nothing to save. If my devotion makes them reach for a pen to scratch a law and to silence my friends, then seal up my fate and blacken my.
Okay, I'm really liking this song. It's quite an awesome song. It's really good.
Name, brand me a rebel. I'll carry that shame. The ink is still wet on the latest band. Just cut the spirit from the stone. They're crowding into police vans and coming for the thoughts we own. Our sentiments are a public threat, scanned and filed by a ghost in the wire. But they haven't found the spark just yet that turns these memories into fire.
Okay, this is really, really good. But this is a pretty small creator, and I don't want to like steal their views by listening to the whole thing in my React video. I'd rather them get the views. So if you like what you've heard so far, go in the description of my React video so you can listen to this whole thing on the original video here. So definitely love that. You know, if it's, I've watched half of it, listened to half of it, and if it's this good so far, I'm sure that the whole thing is good. And you want to listen to the whole thing, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Okay, so go there and listen to it. I'm not going to do any more of it on my React because I kind of feel guilty about songs where I just sit there and listen to it and don't do anything else. So I only watched half of it there. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is Inwit. Amelia, Purple Rain is a British AI generated superhero. And let's rewind to the beginning. And I really like this Amelia. Look at how happy she looks. She's just got a really like happy face. Yeah, some of these Amelias look kind of angry. And I tend to think of Amelia as a happy character. She's like rebelling against the bad stuff, but she's doing it in a happy way. She's like a cheerful goth. She's not like a surly, depressed goth. She's cheerful and she's just doing what needs to be done. Okay, let's go.
From ink and code, from page and play, she walks all around.
Okay, so the lyrics and what's appearing down here is not matching. So this here is not actually captions for it. It's just like remarking on the various AI generated pictures.
That won't give way. Leather jacket, rain-lit street, purple fire at her feet, choker tight, eyes wide awake.
Oh yeah, J.K. Rowling. Yeah, so you really, really great British writer. So yeah, I guess the visuals are just a slideshow of various AI generated Amelia images, and you can see some errors in it, like, you know, this text and stuff. But for the most part, they look like really good AI generated images, and I think they're going well with the music. And the music itself, I like it. It's got a really good sound.
Every lie she learns to break, shows his tongue and Shakespeare's crown. Dickens' ghost won't quiet down. She knows the past, she reads the signs. Freedom's never out of time. They said behave, don't think, comply. She said no, and met their eye. Let it on Amelia, raise the flag, stand tall. Fish and chips and freedom's call from the cliffs of white.
Oh, I just wanted to look at that picture. Yeah, I think that unless she's supposed to be a superhero who's like flying and levitating upwards, I think the perspective on this is a little bit off. Yeah, I think she's supposed to be standing on the ground, but look at how much higher she is than all of these background characters. The perspective's a little bit off, but it's not a bad thing. I think it works well.
From the cliffs of white to London red, hey, hear the chant of purple rain. Dear Amelia, ink and flame. She knows the lies, she names the name. Not a myth, not a sign. She's Amelia, purple rain. She laughs at slogans dressed as care, sees the wire behind the prayer, rolling spine and Austin's bite. Orwell watches through the night, not for sale, not to be led. Thinks for herself, enough is said. She waves the flag without disgrace.
Oh, I really like this picture of Amelia in particular. Look at this. Look at all the like the detail on her hair and everything. Yeah, there. Oh, I do see a tiny AI error there on the zipper fob, but yeah, it's very beautiful and almost error free. There. Oh, yeah, there's another error here, but almost error free. I really like this picture.
Written on her face, they tried to rule by guilt and fear. She stood and said, I'm still here. The shadow Amelia raised the flag, stand tall. Truth still echoes through it all. When they kneel and self-erase, she remembers who we are. Vague Amelia, steel and mind, no savior state, no party line. She won't bow, she
Okay, so I really like the song on this one, but once again, I feel kind of guilty sitting through a whole song video and hardly saying anything. For especially for a small creator, because I feel like I'm stealing their views. Song was really good so far. I'm sure the last half of it will also be really good. I'm going to give it a thumbs up and go in the description so you can watch this itself. Okay, so now the last one, Streets of AI, that always has good stuff, and I got really behind on it. And let's see, I want to do at least, I'm trying to think, should I do one video or should I do 3 videos? Let's see. I think I want to look at this one. Look at this one. Okay, this one looks interesting. Let's go in here.
This is
Okay, and this is the same AI generated Amelia character that they use in all of the videos. Let's look at the description. Every year on Shrove Tuesday, a small town in England hosts one of the most chaotic and historic games in the world, Shrove Tide football. I have never heard of it, so this will be interesting. Known officially as Royal Shrovetide Football, this centuries-old British tradition takes place in Ashburn, Derbyshire. With no pitch, almost no rules, and hundreds of players, the entire town becomes the playing field. The game is played between two sides, the upwards and the downwards, battling to move a ball across rivers, streets, and fields to score at their goal miles apart. Oh, this sounds incredibly epic. Dating back to at least the 17th century and rooted in even earlier medieval football or mob football, Shrovetide football is often seen as one of the oldest forms of football in Britain. These early games were so violent and chaotic that street football was banned in 1835, yet traditions like Ashbourne survived. Played over 2 days on Shrove Tuesday and Ash Wednesday, the game is closely tied to British customs before Lent, just like Pancake Day. So is this where modern football began, or is it a completely different sport that survived against all odds? This is the story of Britain's wildest game and one of its oldest traditions. And then an AI disclaimer there. Okay, so sounds extremely interesting, and I'm glad I actually read the video description so I'd have better context for this. Let's go.
This isn't a riot, it's Shrovetide football, and it only happens in Britain. Let's get away from the action so we can take a breath. This game has hundreds of players, no pitch, and almost no rules. Ball games like this were played in medieval England as early as the 12th century. On Shrove Tuesday, before Lent, Britain turned a holy day into game day. Across Britain, entire towns became the pitch. This was football before rules. In 1835,
Wow, football without rules or before rules sounds so dangerous. Oh my God.
street football was banned, but some British towns refused to stop. For centuries, Ashbourne has kept the game alive with a 2-day battle across the town. Modern football was shaped by Britain, but this is where it all began.
Okay, so really cool. Let's give it a thumbs up, and then let's go back into the Streets of AI and look at their recent videos. Okay, this one looks like it might be good, but probably long enough that I want to save it for later, possibly a solo reaction. Let's see, and let's do at least one more.
I've just arrived in Victoria.
Okay, and then let's see, step back into the bustling, often grim reality of Victorian London. This video explores the everyday experiences of citizens in the 1870s, from crowded public transport to the harsh existence of child laborers. Discover the dark history of an industrial revolution that shaped a city of stark contrasts, where opulent interiors coexisted with London slums. Okay, well, let's watch. We'll rewind it. There we go.
I've just arrived in Victorian London, and it's busier than I expected.
Your hair looks disgusting.
This is public transport in Victorian London. Crowded and uncomfortable. The river...
Oh, I wanted to say, I like the humorous touch where one of the Victorian guys actually spoke to her. Yeah, that was a little humorous touch there. I liked it.
Smells terrible, and much of London's waste ends up right here. This young chimney sweep climbs inside narrow chimneys, risking injury just to earn a living. The noise inside this factory is overwhelming, and people work here for up to 12 hours a day.
Oh yeah, it makes me think about all the stuff I've read about horrible, dangerous Victorian factories and stuff like the Fossey jaw from match factories and all kinds of extreme horror stories. Like these would make actual horror movies. You know, you could make multiple horror movies just based on these Victorian factories that were really unsafe. Just amazing stuff that people went through and really worked hard to and faced a lot of danger to earn their livings. Very sad.
And so here in the heart of the factory, you can really see...
What are you holding?
Oh, this is just a recording device. In wealthy homes like this...
Oh, I liked that one. It happened again. That was cool, that little humorous touch.
Life is refined and comfortable, far removed from the factories. This is a workhouse where the poorest people come when they have nowhere else to go. All right, so we're here at the workhouse. Tell me, what is it like here?
It's hard work, cold and lonely, but it's what we must endure.
I see, thank you for sharing that. At night, gas lamps light the streets, but the shadows make London feel mysterious and dangerous.
Okay, cool stuff. Oh, I'm tempted to look at this. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, let's go back to the streets of AI. I think I'll go ahead and do one more, and let's see. Hey, I just watched this. Why isn't there a red bar on it? I just watched it. Okay, let's watch one more, because I like to try to get through 3 or more of the Streets of AI, because the Streets of AI is really prolific, and unless I do multiple ones, I just can't get through them. Okay, let's go. Okay, really interesting stuff, though. When I say, you know, get through them, it makes it sound like a chore, but it is not a chore to get through these. It is fun. Okay. In 1013, England was invaded by a Viking king, and the entire kingdom collapsed in just a few months. The Danish ruler Sweyn Forkbeard, oh, sounds like an incredibly cool name, launched a massive invasion that forced the English king Aethelred the Unready to flee the country. Was that really his nickname, the Unready? How hilarious. As English leaders surrendered, the center of power suddenly shifted to an unexpected place, Gainsborough on the River Trent. For a brief moment in history, the small riverside settlement became the place where England was effectively ruled. Viking ships sailed up the Trent, warriors gathered in camps along the river, and English nobles traveled to Gainsborough to recognize their new king. But was Gainsborough truly the capital of England? In this video, we explore the dramatic Viking conquest of England in 1013, why Gainsborough became the political center of the kingdom, and whether England even had a capital city at that time. We also look at the sudden death of Sweyn Forkbeard, the rise of King... Oh man, can I even try? I don't think I can even attempt to pronounce that, because I'm going to pronounce it like a very demonetizable word if I try to. Cannot pronounce that because it's going to come out sounding like a demonetizable word. Okay, and how this extraordinary moment in English history has largely been forgotten. Today, Gainsborough is a quiet town in Lincolnshire, but over 1,000 years ago, it stood at the heart of one of the most dramatic power shifts in English history. Okay, so good thing I read the context in the description. Let's go.
In 1013, a huge Viking fleet arrived, beginning one of the most dramatic invasions in English history. These warriors were led by Sweyn Forkbeard, the powerful king of Denmark.
Oh, I like the way that the Vikings sort of all came out of that ship in some like several waves. That was cool. A little bit of AI error in that, but not much. But mostly it looked cool and kind of humorous.
Within months, Danish forces were sweeping across England. The English king Ethelred fled the country as the invasion succeeded. The Viking fleet sailed deep into England along the River Trent. This settlement, Gainsborough on the River Trent.
Oh, I just wanted to say I love these beautiful, like, historic AI recreations like this with the Viking ships on the river. Really, really beautiful. The Streets of AI does a lot of good jobs in historical background recreations.
Into England along the River Trent. This settlement, Gainsborough on the River Trent, became the Danish king's headquarters. Inside halls like this, the new ruler governed the conquered kingdom. English leaders travelled to Gainsborough to submit to Sweyn as King of England. For a moment, the most important decisions in England were made here. But England didn't have a permanent capital city at this time.
Oh, I've got to pause again on this background. Look at this background. Oh, and there's like various furs that are stacked up. And then these are the benches. Oh, yeah, I love this background. Look at how awesome this is. Okay, let's keep going.
Only weeks after becoming king, Sweyn suddenly died here. For a brief moment, Gainsborough became the political centre of England. Okay,
so very cool. Let's do that. The Streets of AI, and loads more videos, especially Amelia videos lately, but they have a lot of videos. Look, 163. Okay, so that is where is that? Okay. So that is a recording. I'm done with it. It was loads of fun to catch up on Amelia a little bit. There's so much Amelia content. It was just a little bit of catch up.